Hi guys, hope you're well. Same again, please. We'll start with Ben. If you can use the raise hand icon and make sure you're in the correct language as and when you ask your question. Ben?
Thank you, Alex. Good afternoon, Pep. I wonder if I could get your thoughts on the government this week saying that from the end of the national lockdown, English stadiums will be able to welcome up to 4,000 supporters back.
Okay, if they believe it's the best, we can do it. Hopefully it will work. And nothing wrong is going to happen. Everyone expecting the fans come back to the stadiums. But if the government has decided, it's because I'm pretty sure they listen to the scientists, the doctors, and what is the best for everyone.
From a football point of view, how important is it that you get supporters back, and how much have you missed them?
We are a lucky profession for the fact that we can do our job. How many jobs are closed and they will not reopen again, unfortunately. So, but of course, we are waiting to come back with our fans, of course.
Simon Stone, please, guys.
How important would it be to get this fourth win and virtually get through to the next round with matches to spare, given the amount of games you have to play?
Of course, it's important. It's important for the qualification. It's important for recover our feelings that they are not bad, but to be able to win games, it's important. And of course, we can give this competition until February, focusing the other competition, especially the Premier League. But in the same time, we have Champions League. We know how difficult it is, and even we are able to get results after have to travel to Portugal and receive Marseille here. So one step at a time. So try to to get through tomorrow to virtual qualifier, like you say, but in the same time to recover. To come back and good feelings. To come back in good feelings that we can create a lot of chances and score goals.
Just towards the end of his time at Manchester City, Vincent Kompany found it really, really difficult to get fit, and it felt as though you didn't feel as though he ever got on top of his injuries. Are you worried that you're at that place with Sergio Aguero at the moment?
No. We wanted to come back today training again, and he can recover a good feeling in his knee. This is the most important thing, and I know it's not his injury, but we wait him and step at a time. So still, we have many games this season to play, and we will need him. And what we want is recover his better condition, his best condition.
Luke Edwards, please, guys.
Good afternoon, Pep. I know you were asked this question almost every week, it felt like, in your first season in the Premier League. But has your view of English football changed in the time you've been here? And what is it particularly about the Premier League that appeals to you as a manager to extend your contract by another 2 years?
I extend the contract, I said last week. So the reason why is the club where I am. The Premier League is fantastic, always has been. So the last 3-4 decades always have been. So around the world having special attractive for everyone to watch, and because I had the feeling we are going to do good things together still the next years.
Thank you.
Dave McDonald.
Hi, Pep. Ferran Torres got a hat-trick for Spain on the international break, and he scored 3 in 3 Champions League games for you. How impressed have you been with how he's settled? And the fact he can play through the middle as well as wide, was that a factor in your thinking when you bought him?
First of all, more than satisfied for the performance on the pitch, but especially how he settled on the locker room with the guy. He's an incredible, humble guy, shy guy. He's built up for everyone. So that is always generous. So in the effort and for mates, and he's with a young lad, so he didn't come and go for the guys with a lot of prestigious here or well named. So remain like we knew he was, and more than the light on and off the pitch.
Ian at TalkSport, please, guys.
Hi, Pep. How are you?
Good, thanks.
A double question for you. Are you a bit, not annoyed, but a bit sort of taken aback that some people think Manchester City haven't started the season well? You've only lost 2 games, so it's not exactly a disaster. And secondly, how much is this competition, Champions League, an obsession for you to win now with Manchester City? Now you've signed your new contract.
No, it's not obsession, honestly. So we want to do it the best, and I said all the time, every season. So we're going to try our best. So now we have an important chance, to almost qualify. So that is so good, again, to be the best 60 teams in Europe, and have the chance. We are going to try it, knowing that we have still 2 more chances. We need 1 more game to be there mathematically. So that is great. And respect of the other ones, of course, we know. I have the feeling that we'll do really well this season. So I don't know why. So from the beginning, expect other reaction after the last season when we finish in Lyon. So against Lyon in Portugal. So I have a good feeling. Of course, we know what we have to do. We know what. We are a team like last season. We scored a lot, and now we are struggling these things. But we are going. I have to find the solution to have the players to find the right way to attack more fluently and have the feeling that we can score goals. But in the way we play, I'm quite good, quite happy. So in little details, so still you have to improve. We concede the penalties that isn't necessary. Sometimes we make clear chances that we have to score, but the moment we'll break in 1 or 2 games, these kind of things, we'll get better. And the season still is so young, and I'm fully optimistic that we're going to do a good season.
Rob Dawson, please, guys.
Hi, Pep. Do you think that English clubs maybe will be at a disadvantage in the Champions League this season because of the schedule and because of the amount of games that you're going to have to play?
Every season is disadvantage with the rest of the leagues. This league. Not for that a special year or years, last season and this season for the COVID-19, but that we have to adapt. But even when the situation is normal, we're in disadvantage for no winter break and a lot of games, a lot of competition, the intensity, the weather conditions, the pitches, for many things. But that is attractive. So the challenge is this one. So on the other side, when you are able to do it, it's nicer. So no one before could not win a domestic travel. You won 4 titles in 1 season. So it's your mind, it's in the right position, in the right way, and you say, okay, you can do it.
Simon at the MEN, please, guys.
Can I just check on a few injuries? Fernandinho and Benjamin Mendy.
Everyone is fit except Nathan. The other one is everybody fit.
And you've had quite a lot of injuries this season, so do you feel like you're coming to the tunnel now and finally?
Yeah, it's important to be the competition. The players have to know, and they know it, that it depends on their behaviors on the pitch and the performance on the pitch. We'll have more chance to play more regularly. When you have 16 injured between COVID and injured, like in the beginning of the season, like we have in different periods, not all together, but 16 guys without precision being out, always is more difficult to be this competition between themselves. That is the key for when you play in the top teams with a lot of competitions. Now we have it. They have to know, and they know it. It depends on who perform well. They are going to continue to play. They don't perform well, they have the chance to be replaced. And it's important to have everyone. So on Friday, Nathan is coming back to a training session, and yeah, that is what we're looking for.
Jack at the Mail, please.
Hey, Pat, you mentioned the lack of goals before, which I think we've all been a little bit surprised about this season. Have you got an idea why that is? Is it a case of players need to be a little bit braver on the ball, in and around the box to find the last?
No, they are so brave. The reason why is the manager. I have to find a way. I have to find a way to adapt the quality that they have, that we have, because the same players in different seasons can make a different movements and can be in better form or not better form. So, and I have to adjust something to let them feel we can create more chances and do it. It's in my hands to help them, because when I see the teams, the games where I played, how they try it and they suffer and they do it after 5 seasons together, that is the happiest thing I can feel as a manager. So they want to do it, and I have to find a way to help them to be what we were in the previous seasons. That even we struggle not being a striker like this season, we have to find a way. We have enough players to score goals, and we're going to try to do it.
Do you think is that like kind of a change in formation, or?
No, we play with 11. That's for sure, Jack.
Okay.
Guys, we'll go last to Jamie in English, and then we'll take a couple in Greek, please. Jamie?
Hi, Pep. You got beaten quite soundly by Spurs the last game out. Are you concerned that your Manchester City has kind of been worked out by the better teams, how to beat you? Sort of counter-attacking football on the break, bit of pace, and you get exposed?
Jamie, do you think we change from the first season at the 5th season if they want to break in the counter-attack?
Well, very politely, you didn't win anything in the first season, so maybe it's a return to there.
Come on, the first action, it was not a counter-attack, and they scored. They ran 2 times in 90 minutes, and the second one they were brilliant for the commit from Harry Kane and the pass for Lo Celso and a good finishing. So we concede 2 counter-attacks. This one, another one was offside, and no more. So they shoot 4 shots on target, 2 goals. Congratulations. We shoot more, we cross more. We didn't concede 1 corner. We concede. We create a lot. So we cannot expect to create a lot of chances with Tottenham when they defend 6 in the back. Physicality is incredible. I always have been with Mauricio and now with Mourinho. So we know how difficult it is. But even with that, we try to find a way to with the chances I create. It was not much, but create a little bit more, and that is what to work with. But for the day one, until the last day, I had the feeling all the teams I know, because they defend so deep, except Liverpool. That is the other one. A little bit some moments. Chelsea. The other ones defend so deep, and you have to find a way to avoid. Like always, we were able to do it. But that is not, I think, the big problem right now about the counter-attack. Is how our fluidity to attack, to be more often and create more chances. This is the target that you have to improve. I have to know exactly the what we have to do to help them to do it.
We'll finish with Elena at Cosmote, please, guys.
Hi.
I'm Elena from Greece, and I was wondering about Olympiacos. Probably you know the news that they do struggle, they do miss many key players. Valbuena is out, El Arabi is out, both left backs are out, Rafinha probably out. Do you consider that this is a chance to rest some of your players, perhaps in the starting 11 or even with the squad?
I have incredible full respect for Olympiacos. I know that the struggle, like we are struggling the home way with some injuries and in the beginning of the season, but remains a team like it's built and to win every game, and even know that they have, for the COVID, for the pandemic, for some injuries, they struggle. I have all the respect, and I am more concerned about what we have to do as a team to try to win another game.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you, guys.
That's all? Oh, thank you.